Hi everyone, and welcome to this instructor video introducing our second major project of the semester, the film pitch. This video provides an overview of this project's major components, as well as best practices for completing them. For this project, you will create what the film industry refers to as a pitch for an original film that speaks to our theme of other worlds. This assignment is made up of 3 components: a pitch script that describes your project and explains your filmic and storytelling choices, a legible, aesthetically pleasing slide deck that functions as a visual aid for the pitch script, and a movie poster that advertises the film. All 3 components should showcase your creativity and filmmaking prowess. Let's break down each of this project's major components, starting with the pitch script. The pitch script is the most important component of this project because it allows you, that is, the filmmaker, to pitch your film, explain your choices, and inspire interest in your project. The written pitch should be at least 800 words and should be written for a general audience. That is, it does not need to satisfy scholarly writing conventions. However, it should be composed in clear, full sentences and follow standard grammar and mechanics. Additionally, the pitch script should be organized into 5 distinct sections: a synopsis of your original film's plot, a description of how your film connects to our theme of other worlds, an explanation of your preferred cast for this film, a description of 2 key filmic techniques that you would incorporate into this film, and finally, an explanation of the design choices you incorporated into the film's poster. Let's take a closer look at each of these sections. Begin the pitch script by introducing the title of the original film, naming the genre or genres to which the film belongs, and offering a compelling synopsis in 200 to 250 words. This synopsis should outline the plot, main characters, and central conflict that will drive the story forward. The next paragraph should explain how this film connects to our class's theme of other worlds in 150 to 200 words. This explanation might speak to plot points in which characters physically travel to other worlds, but the connection might also be metaphorical. Characters, for example, might have an epiphany or otherwise learn to think of themselves, their families, their communities, or their homes differently. Then you'll want to name and describe your preferred cast in 150 to 200 words. This section should explain why you believe these actors are appropriate choices for the characters and how their performances will elevate the movie. Possible explanations might include how a certain actor satisfies your casting specs through age, gender, race, ethnicity, etc., or an explanation might include an actor's previous roles. Feel free to focus on major characters, but you may also include minor or marginal characters if you wish. The 4th paragraph, which should be composed of 200 to 250 words, should describe 2 key filmic techniques you plan to employ to engage the audience and convey your story through sounds and images. This description should also explore how these techniques will contribute to the film's visual and emotional impacts. Finally, you will conclude your pitch script with an explanation of your film's poster. This 100 to 150 word section should explain the visual elements of the poster, including its color palette and font design, how those visual elements speak to the genre conventions you wish to emulate, and the tagline featured on the poster. Additionally, Your explanation should address how these combined elements reflect the overall tone of your film. Now, the second major component of the movie pitch is the pitch deck itself. To satisfy this component, you should create a legible, aesthetically pleasing slide deck to accompany your pitch script. For the purposes of this assignment, aesthetically pleasing means that the slide deck follows basic principles of design and matches the mood and tone of your film. You are welcome to incorporate as many slides as you think necessary. However, you must have at least 6 to accommodate a title slide, as well as the 5 elements addressed in the pitch script. I recommend using PowerPoint, Google Slides, Canva, Visme, SlidesGo, Slides Carnival, the Adobe Creative Suite, or any other comparable program to create the slide deck. The final slide of the slide deck should be a movie poster, inserted as a JPEG or a PNG. Imagine that this poster will be used to advertise the film. Your poster should feature 3 important elements: the film's title, the film's release date, and a tagline that will attract audiences. Additionally, the poster's visual elements should reflect the genre conventions you want to emulate, as well as the overall tone of the film. I recommend using the free movie poster templates on Canva or the Adobe Creative Suite to create the poster. Thanks for watching this overview of the Film Pitch project. I hope this assignment allows you to apply creativity to what you have learned about films and filmmaking this semester. For more information about the pitch script, the pitch deck, or the movie poster, please review this project's assignment sheet and rubric, which are available on Brightspace. As always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out via email.